Sorry, I'm in my car at the moment. This is because I haven't had a chance to do it and because it's a slightly thematic one. Imagine for a second your car starts making a funny noise when you go over the speed bumps that you're not sure, because you're not a car person, if it's the suspension or the shock absorbers or the bushes or what it is, but that mechanism is definitely not happy. You take it to the garage. You would expect them to work out why and which bit of the suspension is bust, and then to fix it. That would be a reasonable way to proceed. What you would not expect is for them to say, oh yeah, the problem here is that your car has shock absorption. Your car actually, if you bounce up and down on the bonnet, you can see your car moves, and it shouldn't. Your car should just be completely rigid. It should not have any shock absorption whatsoever, because when you have shock absorbers on your car, the shock absorbers keep going wrong. And if you didn't have shock absorbers, then it wouldn't. That seems like a ridiculous idea, but that is exactly what we hear every single day when we talk MSK. Pronation serves two main functions. It is an adapter to uneven terrain, because if you were not able to invert and evert your foot when you trod on a stone, all the weight would just be on that spot. As it is, you can pronate or supinate around it, or curbs or whatever. And it's a shock absorber, so that when you come down, your foot actually sinks down into that arch. That being the case, when you're standing still and your body being a lazy thing, no offense it will, generally speaking, adopt a fairly low pronated position. It will sink down into that available spring. But from there, we seem to have reached the idea that any pronation is a bad thing. You will still regularly see comments from people saying that this patient has X, Y, and Z condition, and they pronate. And you will still see in running shoe shops and on, unfortunately, still some MSK podcasts, people advocating the idea that the rear foot should be vertical and that the foot should not pronate, that pronation is a problem. I just want to throw that out there for you. Pronation, as I said, is a shock absorber and an adapter. You need it. If you're not doing it, there is a problem. So just because sometimes some of the structures associated with pronation go wrong, doesn't mean that the pronation is a problem, and we still need to find out why it's gone wrong and which bit of it has gone wrong. We can't just say that pronation is bad and we want to stop pronation.